ago has gone missing. According to CNN.com, a warrant has been issued to take Hey, this is Mr. Irvin Griffin, and welcome to ATSBS News. So, Afluenza suspect Ethan Couch, most famous for running down a bunch of people in a drunken stupor who was found not guilty about a year ago, has gone missing. According to CNN.com, a warrant has been issued to take a teenager into custody who 2 years ago made national news when he was sentenced to probation in Texas for a drunken driving crash that killed 4 people. Ethan Couch's defense coined an infamous defense that he suffered from affluenza, or that he was a rich kid who was less to blame for his crime because his parents didn't set limits for him. Ethan Couch, probation officer, couldn't reach him this week. Couch's lawyers told CNN. Couch's mother, with whom the 18-year-old lives, is also missing, said Scott Brown and William Reagan. Under the terms of his probation, Couch isn't supposed to lose contact with his probation officer, his lawyer said. Their apparent disappearance comes shortly after a video turned up on social media that allegedly shows Couch at a party where alcohol is being consumed, CNN affiliate KTVTV reported. When asked to confirm Couch's attendance at the party, his attorney told CNN's sister network, Headline News, that they, quote, are aware that the probation authorities and/or the district attorney's office are conducting an investigation to determine if Ethan has violated any of the terms and conditions of his probation. It would not be prudent for us to make any further statement on Ethan's behalf until the investigations are concluded and it is determined what, if any, action will be taken. Couch's attorneys argued in 2013 that his parents, because they spoiled him, were partly to blame for the crash on the road in Burleson, south of Fort Worth, Texas. Prosecutors had asked for 20 years behind bars, but a Tarrant County juvenile court judge sentenced Couch to a decade of probation. Couch was ordered into long-term mental health treatment away from his parents' influence. After his recent disappearance, a court ordered Couch detained, according to his lawyers. At the time of his conviction, prosecutors said Couch could face up to 10 years of incarceration if he violated the terms of his probation. A psychologist testified in court that Couch, who was 16 at the time, suffered from quote-unquote affluenza. The approach was met with widespread outrage and disdain, and the term affluenza was widely mocked. On the night of June 15, 2013, Couch and some friends stole beer from a Walmart. Holly Bowles and her daughter Shelby left their home to help Brianna Mitchell, whose SUV had broken down by the side of the road. Brian Jennings, a youth pastor, was driving past and also stopped to help. Couch plowed into them, killing them all, and the crash threw 2 passengers out of the bed of Couch's truck, injuring both severely. The parents of one of the injured teens, who suffered debilitating brain injuries, sued Couch's family for $2 million. 3 hours after the crash test showed that Couch's had a blood alcohol content of 0.24, 3 times the legal limit, Couch's vehicle was also struck a parked car, which then slid into another vehicle headed into the opposite direction. Eric Bowles, Holly's husband and Shelby's father, felt the judge had been far too easy on Couch and angrily spoke of how Couch was treated. Quote, the primary message has to be absolute, be that money and privilege can't buy justice in this country, unquote. And that's my report for this edition of ATSBS News. If you want my uncensored opinions on this situation, please go to my Mr. Griffin page, where I will have an ATSBS video where my opinions are a lot more uncensored than they are in these news reports. And for those of you that are watching my channel for the first time and don't know what ATSBS means, it just simply means ain't this some bullshit. Well, I'm out. Thank you and have a good day. I'm Mr. Griffin.